Milan definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Schneider. Zanetti. Serginho does really well to win the ball there. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Milan have their third corner. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Couldn't squeeze it through. Chiellini. Schneider. It's Fofana. And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Zielinski. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan get their fourth corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. Shot could be on. And he was alert to it. Donatoni. And here's Schneider. Oh, super ball. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Costa Curta.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Looking for the run. Now it's Zielinski. Dybala. Donatoni. Just eases him off the ball. Lorenzo Insigne. And this is Shevchenko. Aims beyond the defence. And they've been given a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. That's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And no, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Insigne, and he's managed to get free. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Great chance here from position A1. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Schneider! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Dybala. And here's Totti. Schneider. Pirlo. Schneider. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Goes down, but nothing given. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Down to business again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Zielinski is in a really good position out. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Zielinski, and he shoots! Locatelli. And it's Zielinski. And Donatoni. Serginho. And it's Dybala. Here's Zielinski. And here's the Ketelara. Costa Curta was in no mood for any of that. Zielinski! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Schneider. Pirlo. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to play it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Locatelli. Zielinski. Looking for options for movement. Insigne gets into a good position. He's being urged to shoot. And a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Zanetti. And back to the keeper they go. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Locatelli. And here's the Ketelara. He is through here.
Sütterol really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible shoots! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18.
The count is rising.
Numero 22.
That's 6.
Numero 10. Lasciano il campo per
Mignon gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
numero 17. Attenzione.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he has shown him a yellow card. Zielinski. Now it's Totti. He's having a hit! Played into space. That is good alertness.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Bastoni. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Fofana does well to get it back. Zielinski. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Over to the other side. Locatelli. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kvaratskhelia wants to run onto this.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 27, numero 7, Totti. Lasciano il campo per il numero 8,
Zanetti.
il numero 13. Attenzione, un cambio.
Time is running out here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
And here's Lukaku.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rafael Leao picks it up out wide. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Martinez.
Sütterol really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And that was asking for too much. The most accurate pass. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Kvaratskhelia. Great chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, this looks sharp. And that'll be the end of that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile
Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Well, don't worry too much about sophistication and style where Gennaro Gattuso's involved, but my goodness me, despite all of that, he's priceless to any team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's living proof of the benefits of keeping it simple, Peter. He's there to win the ball, and once he does that, he's just going to play it short and stick to his position a little deeper in midfield.
Which all sounds very easy, but it's brought him one mighty pile of success down the years.
And it works a treat, provided he's paired with the right folks around him.
Quickly taken. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Zanetti. Both sides exercising caution for now. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Hullet. Gattuso. And here's Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Donadoni ventures forward. He's got away. Nice control. Zielinski. Pass is just off target. Milan are looking to break at pace. He's looking wide. Lovely feet. Rafael Leao! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Totti. Dybala. Oh, that's nice. And it's Zielinski. Zielinski goes sliding in, and that's gone loose. Salmakers. Dybala. And oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, super ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now that looks a decent ball. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Aimed beyond the defence. That is a brilliant interception. Locatelli. Dybala. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Totti with the short one. Drills one in. And now the breakaway. It's gone out for a throw-in. Great defending, strong and determined. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Shevchenko, Rafael Leao. Nicely aimed pass. Dybala, and he cuts out the supply. Kaká. Rijkaard. Oh, good ball! Donatoni. Zielinski. And it's Saelemaekers. And it's Locatelli. And here's Dybala. Dybala running with the ball, and he's managed to get free. Deflected behind for a corner kick. This possibly the last play of the half. Zanetti. Rafael Leao. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Kaká. This is promising. That's a sharp pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Dybala. He is just caressing the ball. It's a promising position. Now it's Saelemaekers. Now there's a fine ball. And Dybala! And there's his goal! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Looking tidy in possession here. Shot could be... And he shoots! And it's in! And that is goal number 20. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Zielinski. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is
And
filled.
a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Okay. Oh, what a mistake! Can he finish? Donatoni. Zanetti simply refused to be outdone there. Dybala. Now it's Totti. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Totti. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Totti. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Donadoni, he has found the way through. It's a decent chance! Goal! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is...
Kaká! And he's missed it.
Milan are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Zanetti. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sends it crossfield. And it's Nedved. Well seen, saw that coming. Donadoni. Rijkaard does well not to be outdone there. And he's intervened well there. Donadoni. Dybala. Gullit. He's being urged to shoot. Is there any support? He might not need... Oh, he's been caught napping. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Milan making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He's shifting through the gears here. Defending was strong and firm. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's a threatening ball. Kaká. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chiellini does really well to win the ball there. Good running, strong and purposeful. Taken back almost at once. And it's Kaká. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Oh, good take in a good area. Totti. So that's it. It is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyed.